Welcome to Gran Turismo 7, and today we're gonna do a, this is right side on this video actually, to be honest, but I decided to do the one single car. I decided to do the car, or two of them, two legendary cars made by Ferrari. Yeah, I know some people said the F80, the new F80 was a different story. Yeah, it's kind of a different story, to be honest, but I want to talk about the best limited edition supercar of all time. Yeah, I gotta talk about it because I have this one here, the Legend Cars dealership, and also the Ferrari dealership as well. But that I need to invitation as well. Some people said, which one you want to put the Ferrari on perspective? I know some people are gonna do it. Can you do the F40? Yeah, F40 I will do that later on. But because of I know some people said doing it on F50. I already did it F50 already with the Jag XG220, the Jaguar XG220 as well. And the car I want to pick up, this one, the particular one, it's twin turbocharged V8, and also the most iconic car of all time, and the most fastest production car back in the 80s as well. And this particular one here is this one. This is the most iconic Ferrari of all time, and also the most iconic car ever. The most homologated Ferrari ever made, and also the second Ferrari received the GTO. Yeah, this is Ferrari 288 GTO, one of the best car ever built by Ferrari in 80s, and also secondly, this is the most powerful car back in the 80s as well. As you probably know, the Corvette C4 also is 350 horsepower. This one more powerful than that. And another thing about this car, it's the most legendary status, the most best looking car ever built as well. This is the most best car. I said best car. How many times I say best car? It was the greatest car of all time, and also quite pricey these days. So some people said it has a little bit of the 308, a bit, as you probably know, some of them, but some people said this particular car has a different story with a different engine and different goodies as well. And another thing is, it's 272 who ever built. Yeah, 272 were produced in 1980s. From 1984 to 1987. The 1987 came out with the F40 later at that time. And another thing is, this particular car, it's pretty much the most iconic car, including on the racing as well. But the regulations changed in the last minute. But this particular car is not just built for street car and also performance car. It's also built for racing as well. Under the bonnet is the most monstrous engine ever built, and also the most best sounding engine ever in the world. The 2.9 liter twin turbocharged V8, and some people say, wait, why isn't it say 2,855 cc? Yes, it's 2.9 liter. Some people said it's 2.8. I'm good with that. But not just 2.9 liter twin turbocharged V8 under the bonnet, it's 394 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. Weight on this car, it's 1160 kilograms. And this particular car is most iconic since Ferrari's debut with one of these things as well. Yeah, after this 288 GTO, in 1987 came up with the F40, mid-90s Ferrari F50, the Enzo is in 2002, 2013 LaFerrari, and also F80. This is a genesis before the current day F80. And to me, Leonardo Fioravanti had a Pininfarina and designed it for the Ferrari, and remains one of the greatest period in company's history. Starting with the Dino 246, culminating with this 288 GTO, the most featured mid-mounted V8 engine. This is the car I want to say. Although its styling may appear sleek and feminine. I'm not sure the using feminine word is great. Sleek and feminine, and rear fender and indicated its mighty power. Only Fioravanti could craft such a beautiful full mid-engine car. Some would say that the GTO is a epitome of his genius. Yeah, the 288 GTO model, it's for the twin turbocharged 2.8 liter V8 power plant. Yeah, I want to say the 2.8 liter, but some people say the 2.9 liters. Okay, it's a 2.8 liter, right? For correction as well. 2.8 liter twin turbo V8, 270 ever built. So they are not that easy to find. Still the most have for any serious Ferrari collection. Yeah. Another thing is, David Lee also will have one of these things, the millionaire and who collect the Ferrari. Yeah, he has a collection of the Ferrari as well. Oh, and the one thing is, it's cost $3.5 million. You can't get it now, but I got it early. Yeah, I got it early before I got a took a break as well. This car pre-recorded earlier and as well. Okay, you can take a look on this clip. Now people gonna I just want to talk about that car. It just teased me a lot. Oh no, why? But actually I decided that you know what, even though it teased me a lot, and also one thing is, yeah, I know people gonna think, wait, why did it tease you the Ferrari LaFerrari and also FXXK? I will tell you later about that. Another thing about the Ferrari, not just a build a amazing supercar, they also built the one of the greatest supercar of all time, the game changer, the titan of the three hypercars, hybrid hypercar as well. And one thing, this car, one of the titan of the hybrid hypercar as well, back in 2013, and as well, including the Porsche 918 Spyder and also McLaren P1. This is the one of the three titans of the hybrid hypercar back in 2013. Number one, it's one of the best car ever built. Number two, it's rear-wheel drive. Number three is a V12 engine. And number four, the name, the Ferrari LaFerrari, the one of the greatest car of all time. Not just the beauty as well, and secondly, the sound. Yeah, this is one of the best looking car ever built. When it came out in 2013, it took you a storm as well. £1 million. Yeah, £1 million for the start. The price of it. Yeah, James May drive one of these things back in the Top Gear. It was best. And also one of the coolest thing is it tested at a Fiorano circuit as well. And I gotta say, well, when it check out one of these things 12 years later in the game, wow, it was beautiful. It's still beautiful today, even though as today's Ferrari. Yeah, I know people are gonna think, wait, why you like the LaFerrari as well? Because of these cars, one of the hybrid hypercar titan, which means the three of them was the Porsche 918 Spyder, McLaren P1, and also Ferrari LaFerrari as well. So the three titan of the hybrid hypercar, which has a different power unit. McLaren P1 has a twin turbocharged V8 in 3.8 liters. The Porsche 918 Spyder has a 4.6 liter V8 normally aspirated engine. This car is a different story. The 6.3 liter V12 engine, plus with the hybrid system and as well, and also rear-wheel drive. And this particular car, combined with the electric power unit and also combustion engine, it makes 950 horsepower as well and 700 newton meters of torque. Weighs about 1,255 kilos, and this particular car, one of the greatest car of all time, one of the top trump of the three titan of the hypercar as well. I wish they will do this one again. I pretty much listen. I watched the Top Gear as well. It was so amazing as well. And also Grand Tour. It features both two Asian show as well. Top Gear, which is James May drive one of these things. The Grand Tour, James May also drive one of these things as well. And one thing is, you cannot buy with without invitation. You need to buy this car with the invitation on it as well. You can. This has three colors: Rosso Corsa, Giallo Moderna, and also Nero. So the one thing I have is the iconic Rosso Corsa, and the one in the Ferrari's iconic red, and as well. And if you want to buy with this car, first you need to have invitation of the certain manufacturer as well in this game. That's the number one priority. Number two, and for example, for Ferrari, they have Ferrari have the three special edition cars. This one, LaFerrari, Enzo, and FXXK. But another thing, this car costs 1.6 million. In real life, back in the day, it cost £1 million. And one thing is, I bought it earlier than I expected. Oh yeah, I bought it so early because I pre-recorded this one as well. I pre-recorded on the one, so I don't want to waste the invitation time limit as well. So I decided to buy one of these cars in this game. That's a cool thing about the LaFerrari. It was amazing looking as well. Oh yeah, I have the video of it. Go check. You want to see that? I will play it. So which track you're gonna put on this one? So I gotta do the first one is GTO as well. So we're gonna do this one on here, Monza. Man, Monza. I always drive it on Monza, as you probably know. It was the most iconic track of all time. Yeah, let's try to put it without chicane as well. And 3 laps. I decided to put it as 8 laps as well. So let's get started anyway. Now, the pretty much you may notice about the LaFerrari, because this particular one is a modern day legendary status of Ferrari. It has a lot of stuff: carbon fiber, Alcantara, and also everything as well, including the hybrid system, as you probably know. This car already have. And one thing about the LaFerrari, even though this car actually is pretty much 12 years old officially. And another thing about the V12 engine is almost like the engine is almost identical as the F12 Berlinetta. And thirdly, the design. It's pretty much different than the different Ferrari as well. I know that the LaFerrari has a different personality, but this one is, yeah, it is. I personally love LaFerrari as well. And another thing is, even though this is the one of the game changer of the combustion car these days, which is a hybrid car, this car deserves to be beloved by fans. Yeah, it is. And also the one thing about this car is pretty much not just simple, and also it's different. And also another thing is, the LaFerrari will always be one of the greatest car of all time in the modern day. I know people are thinking, wait, Fernando Alonso will also help develop one of these things? Yeah, I think maybe yes, I believe. Yeah, one thing about LaFerrari, not just have carbon ceramic brakes, as you probably know. This car has a price tag. When it came out back in 2013, this one is about what, £1 million, and with the tax about 1.2, over £1.5 million. It is. And another car that always been a legendary status is the Ferrari 288 GTO, one of the greatest car as well, with the twin turbo V8 manual gearbox, and also the most iconic name as well, GTO, which is a Gran Turismo Homologato, which is a Gran Turismo homologation, or in English. Yeah. And secondly, this car mostly these days costs $1 million. Yeah, this car not just as looking, but this one is better look on today's standard. I know people are thinking, wait, why this particular one is almost similar to 308? It has a mostly, or not most of them actually, but this particular one has a wider arches, a big twin turbo V8 in the back, which is the 308 is a 3-liter V8, normally aspirated V8. This one 2.8 liters. Yeah, I said 2.8 liters if I'm correct. It was actually with 2,855 cc on this thing. Another fact is this car is one of the original Ferrari to have a twin turbocharged before the F40 came out. This is what the genesis of the twin turbocharged Ferrari as well. I know the modern day Ferrari these days has a twin turbo V6, and also the previous before 296 GT is a 488, and also F8 Tributo also twin turbo V8, and California T also V8 twin turbo as well. This car, it's a pretty much iconic, and also makes me amazed about the looking of the 80s as well. Yeah, one of the greatest cars from 1980s, as you probably know. I pretty much like how it looks today. The GTO, the GTO name is the most greatest status name as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video on this channel, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, HoloLab, and TikTok. Link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.